Okay, so here we go for the Holo ID template in Blender. For those of you who have very little Blender experience or none and want to make your own IDs, this template will be available through my Google Drive, and I'll put a link for that in the description. But I'm going to run through real quick, even if you have no Blender experience, how to do this. It's actually really, really simple. So it starts off, you have all the components you need. And up here in the upper right is your list of components. And I have it set up so it's really simple. First thing to do, go to the shading tab, and you can hit 0 on your number pad to go to the camera view, but that's not required. You can click on things directly in the scene, or you can use the list over here. So first thing to do is character portrait. And when you click on it, it brings up your nodes here. You don't want to mess with anything here except for right here where it has the name of the file. And you can change that by simply clicking Open Image. And as you see, I already have it set to go to this file. For me, you just put it wherever you have character images. And we'll use Nilsson because we always like picking on Nilsson. Now, if you have an image that has logos or more things in it, and you need to move it around, you can go to the UV editing, and you zoom out here, and you zoom in here on this side, just hit Z and go to material view so you can see what's going on. Then go back into the left side and hit A to select all, and you can scale this down by hitting S, or you can hit G and move it around, and that will just, you can place it wherever you want on the image. As long as it's smaller than the overall image, it'll work. So that's the first one. Now we go back into the shading tab, and the other thing to do is your ship logo. So this one literally is down here, ship logo, and it's the same idea. Just hit open. In this case, I have to go to a different folder. Let's see. I have it under the Federation flags. Federation flag, yeah. Flags, and we can just pick a logo. We'll just put them on Amity because why not? So there's that. Now the other thing to do, you can do it in the shading tab, or again, it's just selecting the image through here, and it'll pop it on there. And what I recommend is after you render an image, just don't save the file. Just keep it in its original form so you can always go back later and change things. Now, if we go to the Layout tab, again, we're going to camera view here. You can look for it over here. So it'll say fill in. So like with this one, you say name fill in. Now this is a text format, not an object format in Blender. So all you have to do is hit tab, and you can say, this is Landon Nilsson, so do that, and then hit tab, and that's all you have to do. Same with the rank. You can go to rank fill in, hit tab, fill it in, and that's all you have to do. And you can do that, or you can just click right on it to select it. All you have to do is hit tab, delete or backspace, and then type in what you want, and that's it. So those are the 6 things that you really should change. Everything else I wouldn't touch, all the background and everything. And then when you're ready, you just hit F12 and it will render. Let's see how long this takes. The reflective background, it's a little garbled, so it at least looks like this is a hollow image for floating. And depending on your computer, the render time and settings, just stick with the stock settings. If you got a decent graphics card, if you're doing this on a gaming computer or laptop, it shouldn't take very long. I don't remember how long. I don't remember them taking all that long though. But once all this information is done, change. It won't give you the samples, it won't tell you the remaining time or anything, it'll just have, then you'll just be able to go to image and save as and save it wherever you want, and that's pretty much it. But we'll just let this run. And again, all these textures that I have programmed in here are all semi-transparent and they emit light. That's why we got this reflection back here in the background. So again, don't mess with anything else. Just swap out the images for the character image and the logo, and then you can do the text by clicking on it and tabbing in, and that's it. And then again, camera as well, don't move the camera around, just hit F12. Now if you do change anything and it's a mistake, there's always Control Z. Now that here it's done rendering, you can always just hit Control Z to undo it, or again, just close the file and don't save. And that's it. Now you have your image.